Hey cat lovers, and welcome back to another video. Recently, we addressed the scary rumor about whether or not male cats ever kill kittens, especially kittens that don't belong to them. If you're interested in learning more about that, you can check out that video next. But now it's time to talk about the ladies. Do female cats pose any threat to kittens that aren't theirs, and what about kittens that are? How cautious should you be while introducing kittens to your female cat? In this video, we will explore the rumor and provide instructions on how to safely introduce a female cat to kittens belonging to her or another cat. If you enjoy this kind of content, consider subscribing so you never miss a cat video. By the way, if you're wondering when I'll stop plugging in that call to action, the answer is when cat videos completely take over the internet. Now let's answer the question, do female cats kill kittens? First, let's talk about female cats with their own kittens. If your female cat has recently given birth to kittens, you may be wondering how much distance to put between them, if any at all. Most people assume that a cat's motherly instinct would take over and she would nurture her kittens. Most of the time, this is true. However, you still need to closely observe a mother with her kittens. In very rare cases, a mother cat will harm or even kill her own kittens. This phenomenon can happen for a variety of reasons which we'll explore further next. The first potential reason is stress. Stress is the most likely reason that a mother cat would inflict harm upon her kittens. If a mother cat is under duress and feels like she is in unsafe conditions, she may kill her kittens as a form of self-preservation. For example, if a mother cat is in limited space with her kittens, this may drive her to feel threatened. A threatened and stressed out cat can easily turn into a dangerous cat, even to her own young. A mother cat needs to be in safe, comfortable conditions so that she can direct all necessary attention to her kittens. A second potential reason is if there is a rejected kitten. Though it is unlikely, a mother cat rejecting a newborn kitten has been observed before. If a mother cat rejects one of her offspring, she may choose to inflict harm upon it or even kill it. Though this may seem cruel, she is driven by survival instincts. For example, if her litter has too many kittens in it for her to support or feed, she may kill one of them to ensure the others survive. In the mother's eyes, this is the most practical decision she can make for the survival of her and her family. Another reason that a mother cat may reject one of her kittens is if she senses that they are sickly or weak. If she believes that one of her kittens is in pain or nearing death, she may put it out of its misery. This is another scenario that may seem cruel to us, but in the mother's eyes, it's a mercy killing. But once again, this behavior is very rare, especially for domesticated cats. With this in mind, if you notice that one of the kittens is weak, in pain, or sickly, remove it from the environment immediately and go to the veterinarian. On the bright side, a mother's negative reactions may actually be beneficial, as they may alert you to the deteriorating condition of a kitten. In situations like this, time is of the essence and it's important to act quickly. Keep in mind that a mother cat showing aggressive or violent behaviors towards kittens is an extremely rare behavior. Female cats tend to be very maternal to kittens, so there will likely be no issues. However, being educated on the potential risks is always a good idea, even if the chances of those risks are extremely slim. As you have probably gathered by now, knowing the potential causes of maternal violence in cats is the key to prevention. Next, we'll talk about female cats with other kittens. We want to emphasize again that a female cat is very unlikely to kill kittens that aren't hers, especially if she is domesticated. However, it is possible and has happened before. The likeliest reason that a female cat would kill a kitten that does not belong to her is because of territorial reasons. As we've explained on this channel numerous times, despite domestication, house cats remain extremely territorial creatures. This is because in the wild, cats were solitary creatures who would establish a territory as their own. Any cat who would enter this territory was automatically seen as dangerous and a threat. Violence was often what wild cats would resort to in order to preserve their safety and territory. Though house cats haven't been wild in many years, some of their ancestral instincts have been preserved. Even a domesticated cat is likely to regard your home as its territory. That's why any other cat that enters that space, even kittens, may be viewed as a threat by your cat. It's important to note, however, that this isn't always the case. In fact, it's fairly common for a female cat to take kittens that aren't hers and display maternal behavior. Two female cats raising a litter was relatively common in the wild, as the females would form a bond and raise kittens together. It's much more common for a female cat to react positively to kittens than negatively. In fact, female cats have been observed caring for young that aren't even cats. They generally respond well to kittens and young in general, but that doesn't mean always. With that said, out of an abundance of caution, you should be observant and ready to intervene when introducing a female cat to kittens that aren't hers. So how do you safely introduce a female cat to kittens? Though introducing a kitten to your female cat may be anxiety-inducing, don't worry. All of the instances we have explained are extremely rare worst-case scenarios. However, you should still proceed with the introduction process with lots of caution. Interactions with your cat and kitten should be closely observed. Thankfully, there are precautions you can take to ensure that your female cat does not get overly stressed. First, how do you introduce a female cat to her kittens? The process of a female cat becoming acquainted with her own kittens is the easiest because she most likely already has motherly instincts towards them. However, it's your job to assist her to make sure she does not get overwhelmed. As mentioned earlier, when a mother cat feels as if she cannot handle all of her kittens, that is when they are in the most danger. You can help prevent this by closely watching the kittens and identifying a runt if there is one, especially with a larger litter. By providing her with lots of food, water, and space, you will alleviate the mother's stress. If necessary, you may need to bottle feed her kittens if she is unable to nurse, but that's a conversation between you and your vet. Make sure to watch for warning signs that a mother cat is rejecting one of her kittens. Most of the time, there are behaviors that will escalate before she poses a physical threat to the kitten. Now let's go over some signs that a mother cat is rejecting one of her kittens. The first sign is general neglect. If she is tending to all the other kittens but giving one noticeably less attention, this may be a sign that she is rejecting that kitten. General neglect includes ignoring a kitten, not letting a kitten feed, or moving a kitten away from the rest of the litter. The second is aggressive behaviors. Hissing or snapping are both indicators that a mother cat has rejected one of her kittens. These behaviors are very alarming and the kitten should be removed from the area quickly. If a mother cat is displaying any of these behaviors, separate that kitten from her. Make sure to provide that kitten with lots of love and warmth. Once the kitten is older, it will be okay to introduce it to the mother and the litter. In the meantime, be sure to contact your vet to discuss when and how to introduce them safely. Next, let's talk about introducing a female cat to other kittens. You generally don't have much to worry about when introducing a female cat to kittens that don't belong to her. Female cats, more often than not, will display maternal and affectionate behaviors towards kittens regardless of whether or not they are hers. However, it's a good idea to introduce them slowly. Make sure that a female cat and kittens have lots of room, food, and water to ensure there is no competition for resources. Additionally, make sure that the female cat is not displaying any aggressive behaviors towards the kittens like hissing. At the first sign of any of these behaviors, remove the kittens from the environment. After that, with a thumbs up from your vet, try introducing them again when the kittens are older, usually around 8 weeks old. Female cats are generally very good around kittens, even those that aren't their own. Female cats have been known to cohabitate in the wild to raise young and even raise young that are not within their own species. Overall, they tend to be very maternal, affectionate, and protective. However, as you've learned, this is not always the case. It's easy to forget that cats are not like humans in all aspects. They do not exhibit the same behaviors towards young and will often not hesitate to make decisions to ensure their survival. If a mother cat is stressed out or senses weakness within one of her kittens, she may take action to better the survival odds of the whole litter. However, with you by her side, this is not necessary. It's your responsibility as a cat owner to watch over her new kittens and assist her if she is stressed. By carefully observing the mother's interactions with her kittens, noticing neglect on her behalf, and taking action to secure the kittens, you can ensure the safety of all of them. The most important thing to keep in mind is to make sure that all of the cats and kittens are comfortable. A comfortable environment will reduce tensions and make a tragedy extremely less likely. Additionally, a comfortable mother is a happy mother. The best thing you can do to protect your cats and kittens is to be observant and proactive by creating a safe space for them to become acquainted. As always, we would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, we'll see you next Catterday for another video.